Hello and welcome to day 3 of our ASU LEGO Challenge Camp. Today's objective is to build a LEGO rubber band car. This is going to be pretty much similar to yesterday's balloon powered car, except this time we are going to use the tension of a rubber band that is returning to its original state. So it's unwinding that tension, and that's going to cause the axles to accelerate. So it's a similar principle of forward motion, but using a different force and mechanism to achieve that. So rather than the force of a deflating balloon, we're using the tension of a rubber band. All right, so you're going to need the Lego that ASU provided, some rubber bands. Hopefully you have a variety of different sizes so you can test the different ones out and see which one works best. And as always, you can use your own Legos if you like. A lot of today is going to be spent here in the developing prototypes, testing, collecting data, and then retesting, re-brainstorming, choosing different solutions. So you guys can read about rubber band cars, but essentially we have an elastic material. And so when you wind it, you're basically building up a lot of potential, elastic potential energy, which is then released when there's no longer tension, and the rubber band is allowed to return to its normal state. Please be careful though, rubber bands only stretch so far before they snap. So please be careful. If you want to read more about the world record for rubber band cars, you can click here. They don't do it with Lego, but it is interesting to see how far they've been able to make some cars go using rubber bands. There is a digital notebook for this, as well as a science extension, so feel free if you'd like to use those. You may. They are optional, of course. So we're going to build that basic rubber band car. You got the PDF instructions here, and if that doesn't work, you can use the link above. If you need help, you can watch my building tutorial here. Then step 2 is to test and establish a baseline. So I recommend finding a flat area to do this test on, probably the same area that you did your rubber band testing, your balloon powered car from yesterday. Make a starting point, and then it's important maybe to count the number of times you turn the wheel, and you want to attach the rubber band in a way that you're going to turn the axles in the opposite direction of forward motion. And then set that car down, start it from the same point each time, let go, and let's see how far it can travel. Just keep in mind that depending on the amount of weight and the amount of tension that you put, if there's too much torque, like if there's too much force going forward, your car can actually flip over or do a wheelie as it's going down. So there is such a thing as too much. There's just not enough weight in the front to keep it from lifting up and doing a backflip. So measure that, get that good baseline, and then you'll spend the majority of your time hopefully modifying, testing, adding weight to the front or back, adding rubber tires or front wheels. A lot of these are similar modifications that you probably did for your balloon-powered car. So let's see all of the fun ways that you can modify and redesign your rubber band car, and let's see how far you can get it to travel. All right, that's it for day 3. I'm looking forward to some creative inventions and just creative ways of redesigning this car and seeing how far you can get it to travel. All right, as always, have fun.